Good morning and welcome to the Forex Market Wrap, brought to you on Friday the 8th of September 2017 by Pepperstone, and I'm Darren Sinden. Okay, overnight changes then and price moves to be aware of. I'm just going to flag three things. First of all, the continued strength in cable, trading above 130 in New York, an Asian trade this morning. Dollar yen, a 107 handle this morning. And lastly, dollar index and 91 handle, and only just above that 91 figure in early Asian trade. Okay, the euro continues to trade higher after the ECB. Mr. Draghi was a little bit downbeat about the currency yesterday, but the market took his comments to be broadly positive for the euro, and we traded higher. 120.70 was the high from the earlier part of September, and we have crossed over that this morning in Asian trade. Can we close there? I suggest is the question. If we do, I wonder if the euro can push on higher. Certainly we've seen higher forecasts from some of the big banks for year-end numbers. Okay, what's on the calendar today? Events that may move the market. It's quite a crowded calendar today. We've had some data out of Asia. First of all, home loans data from Australia, and then perhaps slightly more important than that, trade balance data out of China in both Renminbi and dollar terms, and then in between that, the Reserve Bank of Australia Assistant Governor DeBell has spoken. So a few bits coming out of Asia first thing. And now to look at what's to come. At 6 o'clock GMT, we will have current accounts and trade balance data out of Germany. And then we have a pause, and at to 8:30, and we have the first of some key UK data. There's plenty of UK data to come next week as well, just to tip you the wink there. So we start with consumer inflation expectations, and then we have industrial production month on month and manufacturing production month on month for July, and similar figures for a year on year basis. And then at 8:30 we'll have the second of the day's central bank speakers. This time it's Philip Lowe, the Governor of the Reserve Bank of Australia, speaking at 8:30 GMT. We move out to 12 o'clock and we have a GDP estimate for the 3 months to August for the UK, followed by Canadian unemployment and employment participation data, and then at 12:45 Fed member Harker will be speaking in the US. Of course we have Baker Hughes rig data later. I'm just going to squeeze that onto the calendar in this view. Right, let's take a look at breaking news and comment that's caught my eye today. First of all, Japan's Q2 GDP is revised even lower to plus 2.5% from a preliminary read of plus 4%. Overnight, credit services provider Equifax says a cybersecurity incident or hack could impact up to 143 million US consumers. That's roughly 57% of the adult population of the US. The Renminbi has strengthened to a 16-month high versus the US dollar, whilst the Hong Kong dollar has reached a 3-month high against the greenback. And so, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day. And the question is this: should this chart worry the Fed? As US 10-year yields fall to an annual low and the dollar index continues to weaken, what can be done to change this? Really a risk-off stance as far as dollar assets are concerned, in terms of the market sentiment, and that's something probably for the Fed to concern itself with. Right, take a moment please to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and FX on margin can be a risky business. As ever, if you're in any doubt about those risks or have any other questions, please do contact your Pepperstone account representative. Thank you for your time.